What's up, Libra? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your March 2025 Tarot and Oracle reading. And Libra, we're going to be asking what's coming towards you. We're going to start with the Divine Feather Messenger deck. This is an Oracle deck, getting some general messages that are going to lay the foundation for your reading. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like for everybody else to join in too, that's what we do here. Say hi in the comments section. Even an emoji works. Just leaves us something that represents your energy that we can focus on. Only love and light in this space. I seal that with my intention. And we start with a message. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Yeah. All right, let's get another one. And then let's see where tarot is leading us today. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button on your way in. It really greatly helps the channel grow. I appreciate you. All right, we start with not only the message of the crane, but I am courageous and powerful. So it's definitely a time of confidence for you. You may be getting the Strength card out. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. That's an interesting one. So what's coming towards Libra at the time of reading this for March 2025, which they need to know what's coming towards Libra. Please make it clear. Flipping but not flying, we've got the Ace of Wands. We'll pay attention to that. The Victory card, more fiery energy with wands. We've got the Six of Wands here, talking about kind of making a victory lap in life. That's exciting. Two fly out, one in clarity to another. I don't want to tell you exactly what that is yet because it's alluding to something else. Look at the cards flying so weird. So we take them as they fly. So if they fly upside down, that's how we read them. But they're feeling funny, I feel like there's almost a change of plans here. Something that you don't see coming, but it's not a bad thing. What's this Fool card in reverse? So bear with me while I get more information, because the worst is when you talk too soon, right? You speak too early and you look like an ass on film, on camera. A lot of flippers. A lot of cards that want to come out. Okay. I do think that you're rebalancing something at work. When I say at work, I mean in collaboration with others. So this could be at work, or it could be just working at something with a shared common goal with others around you. I think it was maybe there was needed to be balance involved, specifically regarding money, possibly feeling like there was a sense of scarcity. And sometimes that comes out too when you don't feel completely honored or heard, listened to at work. And I think there's a reason you're doing a victory lap. I think that there's been some changes here. So that can only happen once it's been observed that there hasn't been a balance in something. So either you needed to get paid more, or you needed to get heard. You needed to be, there was a sense of scarcity that needed to change. I think a lot of you guys are getting paid more. There's our Strength card flying out as I gathered the deck. Takes some guts to make a stand here, but I also think that what maybe you don't see coming is actually this potential. You might be given new responsibilities or a new role. And the reason I'm saying that is the Page of Pentacles came out with the Seven of Swords, which is just, this is something that might surprise you, something that you don't see coming around the corner. So I think while you're making a victory lap, and it's taken some courage to request it, to make the observation that there was an imbalance here. I think that also means possibly taking on a flexible mindset to learn more or grow in a certain role to get what you want. You do have a conversation coming out here. You are leaving something behind after putting a lot into it. Seven of Pentacles, a lot of flipping cards, and there's an overwhelming sense of frustration coming through right now, and I don't think it's mine. It's that Ace of Wands keeps on wanting to come out. It keeps flipping. You know, Taurus just had a really intense reading about like possibly turning around and leaving. And there's kind of a similar message here. There's a conversation. You don't have to reach out for this conversation. This conversation is going to reach out to you. You're going to be getting messages. It could even have something to do with travel, but these are coming out quickly. And I think there is something you're leaving behind because you're at this fork in the road where you're looking at everything you put into something and you're wondering, do I need to change things or will they change on their own? If they keep on going like this, I think that you would like to, at this point, set some bigger intentions, know exactly what you're aimed for the entire year. And you really want that to be clear. And you want to make sure that all your efforts are going to be worthwhile. This is because I think you've worked hard. You've done what you said you were going to do. You have held up your end of the deal. But it's been exhausting. The 9 of Wands upside down. Am I getting exhausted for nothing? 8 of Pentacles being that willingness to work, you could put that towards all sorts of things, right? But there's this, it looks like you're questioning your commitment to something. And the frustration that I'm getting in my body right now, throw this away if it does not resonate, but this frustration is wanting things to flow, wanting things to work, wanting my expectations to be realistic, wanting them to be fulfilled. Okay, you are going to be very happy. This is going in a really good direction. So you don't necessarily, there's a very similar theme, running between you and Taurus right now. I don't know why. If you've got Taurus in your chart, go check it out. Rather than impulsively reacting, I think you're going inward, you're taking stock of your feelings, your intuition, trying to listen to a deeper, wiser voice. I am courageous. I am powerful. This is a time for considering new ideas, considering new communications coming towards you. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership, luck and longevity. Bless this union. Why am I getting that message? The Star card. Because you haven't, with the Sun. Okay, well, you're going to get relief soon. You're going to get relief soon. I think you haven't felt heard. You haven't felt seen, and that's changing. And what I like to report to you about the Sun is that the Sun is specifically a happy card because you don't have to fake anything. You don't have to be anyone that you're not in order to achieve that like pinnacle of happiness. It's happiness in its natural state, which is why it's the naked boy on the horse without a saddle. They don't need any of that. It's just they're being warmed by the sun rays. And it's and this is all when I asked about our oracle card. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership, luck and longevity. Bless this union. I think that you got somebody on your side, somebody who is connecting an idea with you. Somebody who knows you, somebody who holds similar values. Somebody who also knows what you're up against. I feel like, Libra, a lot of you guys have been in a scenario where like you were the perfect person for the job. It's been taken for granted a bit. And you've kind of done everything that you promised to do. And so there's a frustration there because it's something that rather than being observed and rewarded, it's something that I think has been kind of run over, like taken for granted. But I want to tell you, if you're in the position of having to be flexible, maybe even research something, learn something new, take on another role, expand upon your role in order to achieve what you want, I think while it might not have been expected, there is this really wonderful new venture in it with the Fool card. It could lead to bigger things. It's like keeping open in that communication is important, and keeping an open mind. So I think when it lands in your lap, when these things happen, there's that frustration now that's kind of leaving my body. But like there is that frustration, because in that frustration there's rigidity. It's like the expectations. But you are having a victory here. You're recognizing what has been out of balance. I feel that there's been a disconnect between those who you've been working with and you. And you can't stay in that frustrated energy for very long. So when you get this opportunity to grow, to research, to become a student in something, like take on that student mindset, so to speak, it's actually a bigger gift than how it's presented. It's actually presenting much more in the long run. That's how it feels. And it feels like it's going to present you with a lot more options down the road. So maybe it's a skill set that makes you desirable down the road. Somewhere this does feel like a work reading. Feels like making new plans. It starts very small and it grows bigger. So whatever it is that in what way you have to expand and be the student in currently is actually going to pave a new way for you. And you'll look back and be like, wow, I underestimated what a big deal that was and how helpful that was going to be in my life. Very interesting. I hope that was helpful. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.